So this is an update on the wiring harness. This is the old wiring harness. You can see branches off all these different directions. This is the old one, and this is the new one. You can see it looks a whole lot better. I used an electrical tape and then a cloth wiring harness tape over it. You can see here I used Super 88 for the electrical tape, and then I found this on Amazon, but it was like a pack of 5. But it's supposed to be a cloth wiring harness tape. I like the matte look of it, and it's also supposed to protect against oil and debris and things that come in contact with the wiring harness. You can see here, this is kind of Super 88 that I had to go over. But these are these modern connectors. I used some butt end connectors here. Once the bike is put back together, I'm gonna have to do these. This is an original connector, as well as the fuse connector and this old connector here. These go to the turn signals and the tail lights, and this is just a ground. I used 14 gauge wire for the positive, the negative, and the ground. And then I used 18 gauge wire for all of these smaller accessories and things like that. Looking at this wiring harness, all of this, I have made it to this zip tie. So this zip tie is here, which means looking upstream from that, or maybe, I guess it's upstream. This is the one on the left, the one on the right, and then the big old cluster up here. As you can see, it's going well. Lots of colors. I just have to remember which color is which. That's the only thing I kind of regret, is taping it early, but looking at it was it's giving me a headache. And honestly, it was kind of stressing me out a little bit. So now that it's all hidden, I like it, and it makes it a lot easier to see what I'm looking at and what I'm supposed to be doing. But I kind of have to remember which one is which, and I have a good idea. I mean, I tried to use different colors for every single one, and I got 10 different colors of 18 gauge, and I matched them up with the colors downstream, the closest color I could find. The only one that is different is this one with the green with the yellow stripe. That is a 18 gauge green, and that's not to be mixed up with the 14 gauge ground. But we're just gonna keep rolling right along, and it is looking a whole lot better. A whole lot better. I like that look a whole lot more than I like this.